I was spending my career trying to make visible, trying to bring to the forefront issues that I felt had become invisible in the economics I'd been taught. And so if we were going to change anything, actually, we needed to change economics. I've been very inspired by an American inventor from the last century, Buckminster Fuller, who said, "You never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete." Of course, I think that's what you're doing here. Let's build a new model, a new kind of bank. We need a new model that leaves the old model obsolete. And I propose a new model of what human prosperity and well-being looks like. And silly though it sounds, it comes out looking a bit like a donut. So let me tell you about this donut. In the hole in the middle is a place where people are falling short on life's essentials. People don't have the food or healthcare or education, housing, gender equality, political voice, access to electricity, all those essentials of life that give us dignity and opportunity and community. We want to see nobody left behind in the middle of that hole. But, it's a big but, we also cannot overshoot the outer ring of the donut, because there we put so much pressure on this extraordinary living planet that we begin to kick it out of balance. We cause climate breakdown, acidify the oceans, catastrophic biodiversity loss. If you put those two together, meeting the needs of all, doing so within the means of the planet, then we get the beginnings of a 21st century compass, a compass of a new imagination of what human prosperity is. So instead of that ever-rising line of GDP growth that lies at the heart of the 20th century story of progress, we get a shape of balance. We understand balance at the level of the human body, and it's time to understand it at the level of the planetary body, with all of the Earth's inhabitants. But if I'm telling you this is a compass, well, you want to know where the needles are pointing. And that's not an easy picture to look at. Because on every one of those social dimensions, there are millions or billions of people worldwide falling short. So this is the state of humanity and our planetary home in these early days of the 21st century. This is our selfie. And I believe this is our generational challenge, because nobody from a generation before us saw this picture. Economists from last century, they never saw this picture. Why would we think their theories were going to be good enough to help us solve it? It's our portrait and our challenge. And I believe it is the challenge for which we will be remembered and judged. Our children's children will look back at these days, I think, not for Donald Trump, not even for bloody Brexit, but for this.